Hey guys, today I am going to be doing a task that I really don't want to do. And the main reason I don't want to do it is because it's gonna hurt me. And I know it's gonna hurt. Not terribly, but it's gonna hurt, and I know it will. So what I need to do today, other than stop banging things on the counter where you're sitting, I need to straighten out this shelf. The rest of the freezer is organized. I know what's where, it's in its place, all the things are good. But that one shelf somehow has become Crazyville, and I don't even know what all is there anymore. So I need to straighten it up. And I have been putting it off because, like I said, I know that it's gonna hurt, because when I touch cold things for any period of time, it hurts. Like, well, not any period of time. Let's just say frozen things, if I hold it for more than just a few seconds, I have pain. I don't know why, but I just do. I'm not the only one. There's several of you who have told me you have the same issue, and there's other people I know that have the same issue, and it will send pain from my fingertips all the way up my elbow, sometimes past my elbow. Don't know why, but it happens. And I don't like rearranging things in the freezer because of that. And that is why I try to keep it organized. So I am going to speed this up and let you guys listen to music and get it done as quickly as I can, because if I talk to you while I'm doing it, it's going to take longer. And if the longer it takes, the more it hurts. So I want to try to do it quick. I'm going to put the things on the counter over on that side, but I'm just going to take it from the freezer, put it on the counter, and then bring it back to the freezer and put it where I need to do it. I really am contemplating bringing in one of those baskets that we had in the deep freeze and using it. But the problem with that is, I think we took them all to the other house and put things in, or we were packing in those, and I think they're in use. Like for things that we were going to keep in those. So I don't know if we even have one. But I'm going to just try to get this done as quick as I can. But I'm going to show you, before I get started, closer of what that shelf looks like. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. Okay, so everything's kind of just stacked up here, and what's in here is like the tater tots, the french fries, the frozen fish, the frozen chicken, freezer meals that I made, like certain things, vegetables, and I don't know what all's up there. But honestly, one thing that's got me thinking about this shelf is I actually think I have applesauce frozen up here, but I don't know. But I'm going to get it all situated, and I think these rolls I'm going to take out, and I'm going to have those, I'm going to heat them up and have them for part of our dinner tonight. We're having pork chops. But let me get the camera set up and start working on this. It shouldn't take me long. I just dread doing it. applesauce, 1 cup each bag. I told y'all. But I totally forgot I had it until I was thinking about, oh, I need to do that, but I really don't want to do that. There it is. I could have been using that. More applesauce that I had frozen like this, but it's got so much of that ice stuff in it, I don't even know if it'd be any good. I'm gonna keep it and wait to use it until you guys give me your ideas, or I'll just look it up on Google, because you know I do that a lot. But there's that. See, once I got down a good ways, it was kind of organized. Okay, I'm gonna close it for just a minute. I'm gonna look real quick and see if I have one of those bins somewhere here in the house, because if I do, I'm gonna put the fruit and vegetables in one and everything else in the other. I have a whole lot of peppers. I don't have a lot of other things other than those strawberries, peaches, and the applesauce. So I really don't have a lot of things that are like vegetables and fruit. I don't have a lot of produce other than the peppers. I got a ton of peppers, but that's okay. We grew most of those in our own garden. So I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't have one of those, but I had this, and I think this would work. I really don't know how cold proof it would be, but I'm hoping I could just stand things up in there and then just pull it out when I need to. And then the peppers, I'm not gonna be able to stand up in there, but anyway, I'm gonna real quick, while I'm talking to y'all, be doing this part, because this is easier. It's all easy. It's just cold. Trying to find the applesauce. Alright, it's already in bags, so that's good. Well, of course, all of it is. Roasted garlic is another thing I had. I'm going to put all those peppers in there. Lots of peppers. I think this will be better. I'm not sure, honestly. At least it's separated. And I know that's produce on that side. The only store-bought produce I have is this broccoli. What am I saying chicken for? I'm just gonna sit it right there, because I think it'll work there. If it won't, I'll move it. Now, I do have this chicken that's cooked for soup, and it belongs in that little spot. So I'm going to leave it there. And these types of things, I'm going to kind of try to stand up sideways, if that makes sense. The tall one's in the back. The short one's in the front. I think I'm going to just stick that one back there. The open ones to the middle. Okay, what's left is the garlic bread that I'm going to put up there for now. And then this is not muffins, rolls. I have 2 packs of those. And then waffles. Oh, where am I gonna put those? Maybe in the other freezer? Yeah. I'll put those in this one. Okay, so that's better. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's better. It's not better. I'm going to use those really quick. They're sweet potatoes. Okay, and then I found these. I'm going to close this up. Y'all see how much better that is though, right? That's all of it. These were in there, and they're banana bread muffins, I believe. I'm just going to go ahead and bake them like it says today. They've been in there for a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and just make them banana nut muffins. But I'm going to go ahead and do that because I don't need them up there. And if they bake properly, we'll eat them. If not, we'll throw them out. I really had almost forgotten we had them, but I was wondering where my little red things were. It's been about 6 months. And you can keep these in the freezer like I have kept them for a year and ate them. That's not ideal, but you can keep them about 3 to 6 months. So I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 400, and we're gonna see if it works, if they cook up properly. If not, at least gonna get my silicone molds back and never do this again. And start putting the date on. I really need to do that. I'll be back. Okay, so I need to clean this where I had all that cold stuff, and there's some like stuff. And also I need to wash that. But we're not looking at that, okay? Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're not looking at it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take, if I can open this up. Open, please. Okay. I'm gonna take a pizza pan. I know, this is not a muffin pan. What am I doing? I don't know. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this pizza pan out, and these in the silicone mold are gonna be fine like they are. They'll be, I just cook them in their mold, in their silicone sleeve, and it'll be fine. No problems. Why? I start cooking and a fly comes around. I'm not even really cooking though. And then the other 4 that are in the paper sleeve, see, I told y'all I had done the paper sleeve before. I'm going to put them in my ceramic mold, and it'll be fine in there. And because these are frozen, I think I'm going to go ahead and put them into the oven, and we're going to experiment. So I'm going to put them in while it's preheating. Yes, I should preheat first, but you know what? We're experimenting. And I will set the timer for 15 minutes. And we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to clean up this mess. Okay, so I got my, why do I always want to call that a drying rack? My cooling rack ready. I'm also heating some water because I have not had my coffee today. Y'all, my day started crazy because we had to go get some stuff from the co-op. Had to go get some dog wormer because you have to worm your babies. You have to make sure they're safe and, you know, things. And so we started the day off weird, so I didn't do the dishes or anything. So I went ahead, cleaned all that up, got that emptied, got supper stuff already thawing. And now I'm going to show you what Noah is doing outside, because he is outside staining the boards that go like around our doors and stuff, the trim work. The stuff I was talking about us doing the other day, he's doing now. Let me buy Ellie. The stuff I was talking about yesterday. But anyway, he's out here doing that. He's got all but 3 done, but the wind's blowing pretty good, so y'all might not be able to hear very well if the wind blows too much, but it'll help that dry fast. Won't it, Noah? Perhaps. But anyway, that's what he's doing, getting that done. And with these, like I said, I don't know if we have enough to do all the rest of the house, because we just bought boards And if we don't, those are just 1x4s that we cut down. So they're easy, they're a cheaper board, and they're also fairly easy to get, and we'll just stain them. But they're gonna look like these whenever they're done, that color. And like I said, Noah's room and the office are finished. They don't need anything else done. But both the bathrooms, the kitchen, the living room area, and the hallway, the doors to that part, the outside, the hall doors. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying, the hall side of the door. And the front and back door, of course, which is the kitchen and living room. Let me just stop being weird. Nope, that ain't ever gonna happen. Anyway, look, I want y'all to see Daisy. She loves whenever I open the curtain, and she likes to lay in the sun. The sun has moved some, so she's a little bit out of it, but she does not care. She just loves to lay in the sun. It makes her old bones feel good. I really don't know what it does. You know, animals like to lay in the sun. What was I saying? Oh. Hallway, bathrooms, both of those, living room, kitchen area, and our bedroom. That's what needs it. And we decided that we're going to put that everywhere, the same stain, instead of painting the ones for the bedroom, unless our bedroom will be done last, and our bathroom, because we might end up, those are supposed to be done. I gotta go check them. I might end up, if there's not enough of those, painting those white or getting something thinner. We're not sure, but we're thinking let's just go ahead and go on through with the same stain and bring that all the way through the house, except the office and Noah's room. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna go make my coffee, check these muffins. I'll let you know what the muffins look like, but my battery's starting to flash, so I'll be right back. Y'all, I feel like such a dum-dum. I just showed you the muffins, told you that they weren't done, showed you they were getting a little browner than I wanted them to, and took them, the ones that were in that pan out, and put a piece of foil over them, because the ones that were in that pan are shaped. I didn't even push record. It's okay, but I don't know if my mistake was not preheating or what the deal is, but they're browner on top than they need to be for the doneness they are. Now if they were completely done, they'd be perfect. So that's why I put the foil on top. So like I said, we're experimenting. They smell delicious though. I'll be back. Okay, so y'all are gonna hear the wash machine probably. I'm gonna check them. They've been in there for like, okay, that one's done. That one's not done. That's what I was afraid of. I'm just gonna get some toothpicks out. Girls, go sit down. Go lay down. It's like toddlers, dude. I'm just gonna put this one on the cooling rack because it's done. That one's done. Woo! My coffee. So I can get this closer. Okay. When it's done, I'm just gonna use it again. That one's done. Yep. I kind of can tell the ones that are done. You know what? I made some freezer muffins that we had in there that I forgot about. We're experimenting to see if they. Well, that one's chocolate. That's all that. I can't tell if it was done or not because I got into a chocolate chip. I don't think it's done, babe. Nope, it's not. So far, yeah, I had checked this one. I thought I had. And I know I checked this one. Okay. I hate wasting all these toothpicks. But if it didn't come out clean, then, you know, that one is a little bit, I don't know. That one's done. This is one I'm not sure about. No, it's not. So I'm going to be putting a few of them back in. That one's done. For just a few minutes. This one I don't think is going to be done. Oh, it tricked me. Or was that a... Is that... There's one spot that looks like it's not, so I'm going to... Alright. If I would have preheated it, they probably would all be done. But I didn't do that. So I'm going to put these back in for another 3 minutes and see if that finishes them up. Okay. So I want to show you what I was talking about. They got dark. It's not terrible, but it's darker than what you normally would want a muffin. But this is one that looks like it should more. And now these, the shape is wonky. This is the kind that I said you would want to take out of the refrigerator and or take out of the freezer and put in the refrigerator overnight. You want to try one? No? Okay, I know you were standing there. And this one is a little bit on the edges, a little too done, but otherwise it's okay. But there we go. Alright, I'm gonna let them cool off. We'll swap these clothes over and I'll be back. Okay, so I washed that other pan. Wasn't really dirty, but I still washed it anyway. Because it seemed to have a little oil in it. And it has been the time for these. They don't look any different. But let's hope that they are done. That one's done. That did it. Yep. Yep. Okay, there's chocolate on there, so that one, I don't know if that's banana or if that's actual batter. So let me do it in another place because it kind of looks like banana. And I have tested banana muffins and pulled out the banana stuff. Yep, that one's done. Let me check this one again because I was... Yep. Okay, good, great. Okay, they're all done. I'm going to put them over here to cool. And I think they were all chocolate chip banana muffins, whatever you want to call them, banana nut muffins. They might not have had nuts in them, I don't remember. Because I didn't label that part. Should have, but I didn't. So we have some muffins here. And honestly, this right here piece of foil is really not bad or anything. So I could fold it and stick it in the freezer and use it for something else. And that's what I'm going to do because this stuff's expensive. And then this is not really dirty either, but I'm still going to wash it after it cools off. Oh, turn that off. And there we go. So the muffins are done. And I will be back when I'm doing something else. Okay, so I'm going to test one of the muffins. I think I have told y'all this before. Banana nut muffins are not one of my favorites. But I know how they're supposed to taste. I know how they're supposed to look and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the little silicone thing. I should have got me a little plate or a napkin or something. I'll get a napkin or something. Hello, Miss Ma'am. Ellie says, I'll be the judge. She can't have those, got chocolate in it. Alright, so I'm going to take it out of this. Oh, I'm way up there. I'm like, what? No. I took it out. Now I've got my napkin on my arm, on my hand. It all came out like it should. Okay. And that's the way it looks on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to open it up. I'll show you just one side because this one may not have much chocolate chip in it. That's the way that looks. It seems a tiny bit dry, maybe. It smells good. but I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't really know if this is the banana nut one or not, because I don't see any of that, but I do see chia seeds in it. So this might have been, there's no nuts. I don't see any chocolate chips, so I don't remember what kind of muffin this is. So here we go. It's not dry. I don't know what kind of muffin it is though. I don't remember. See, I should have labeled it, but I didn't. Tastes good. Good. It's fine. Don't leave them in the freezer as long as I did though. It's a little bit drier than it should be. I'm gonna get some water. But it's not gonna hurt you to eat it. Put my water back behind y'all. It's just a little drier than it should be. So just don't let them stay in there 6 months. You know, cook them before that. Bake them before that, I should say. But yeah, it's good. They'll be eaten. They won't be wasted. So there's that. And I don't know if I'm doing anything else today other than laundry. I've got a lot of laundry to do, and I've got some editing to do. So this might be all there is for this video. I don't know yet. So if I'm not back to show you something else, I'll be back to at least say bye. So I'll be back. Hey guys, I am back, and I want to talk to you a little bit about something that I want you to be aware of, because I don't want to say I've promoted a company. I've bragged on a company several times on my channel. Never been sponsored or anything like that, but I've bragged on a company several times, and I've had some issues over the last couple of years, so I haven't really talked about them. But I want you to now, after today, I really want you to be aware of just how that they've changed. Okay, so you guys know that I love books. Okay, I've not ordered books in a long time, but this has something to do with books. You know I love books, and I have mentioned Thrift Books several times. I've shown you guys books that I bought from Thrift Books, stuff like that. So when I first started buying books from there, I never had a problem. For a few years, I didn't have any problem. I don't remember how long exactly that I've been purchasing books from there, but I know it's been like 4 to 5 years. And I never did have problems whenever I was ordering things from there, until about 2 years ago. And then I'm going to tell you about 3 different times. The one time, I don't know the order of this, one time I got a book and it was water damaged, and it was like mildew and mold on the, actually there's 4 times. There was like, that might have been the same order though. Anyway, it was water damaged, but none of the other books that were in the package were. So it had to be just that book that, you know, by itself. Anyway, that book was water damaged, mildew, stuff like that on it. Okay, you don't want mildew and mold to be brought in your house. You don't buy water damaged stuff like that. Okay, so I contacted them. They made it good by sending me another book, but just told me to throw that one away, because I sent them pictures and stuff. Okay, so then another time I had an issue, because I just had a question. I wanted to know why they charged me more for a paperback, the you know, the cheap books, you know, that everybody, that not the nice paperbacks or not the nice hardbacks, things like that, but one of these cheap, everybody's, you know, getting it from Walmart and stuff. It's like how do I explain it? A mass published book. Why they charge more for that book than what was on the actual cover of the book. And I was like, why do y'all feel like that's okay to charge me more for a 12-year-old book, because it was 12 years old, and I remember this so well, than what was on the actual publisher charged, you know, the actual retail price was. They had no answer for it. They had no solution for it. And even though it was in the time frame to send it back, I didn't even have the option of returning it. So that was weird, because I thought you could return books if they weren't what they were supposed to be, but you couldn't for whatever reason. So now this next one I'm going to tell you about, well, there was another one I got that was written all in, and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be in very good condition, which means there was no writing. The only thing there might be is a little bit of wear and tear from a shelf wear and tear. Nothing wrong with, like, no folded pages, no bent pages, no writing or anything in it, and it was written all through, highlighted, written. I don't even know why, but it was crazyville. And they did let me do a refund on that one. Okay, so the next one I want to tell you about is the one that I'm talking about that I looked at today. Now, I have not ordered in a long time. It's been a while, but this one that I ordered was the first of this year. So this is why I say it's partially my fault, but they needed to do better. Okay, so I got this book. Y'all know I love cookbooks. I got this book at the first of the year because I've always wanted a Gooseberry Patch book ever since I first saw them. It was a good price, so I got it, and it was supposed to be very good condition, which is almost new, like new. They have new, like new, very good condition, good, you know, and so on and so forth. So I was very surprised to see this one with just a little bit of damage here, because this is a possibility, and it says sometimes there could be writing in the front if it's in very good condition, but it's not supposed to be torn or ripped or anything like that. There's not supposed to be any issues with anything like that for a very good condition book. Well, of course, I looked through it, and you can see this is where I stopped marking whenever I looked through it. But y'all know, okay, I ordered this in January. I got it in January. We were very busy here working on the mobile home. So it's a cookbook. I didn't look through it anymore. I kind of just set it on my desk and was planning to get back to it, but I never got back to it. So today I picked it up because I wanted to look for some recipes, you know, and just looking through just to see what else is in there. And I was just flipping through the rest of it, and then all of a sudden I got to this. And this is page 216, and this is page 219. And I thought, oh man, there's a page missing. And then I kept flipping, and I kept flipping, and then there's, I think this is 2 pages missing. And I kept flipping. Anyway, it ended up, there's at least 5 pages missing out of this book. I thought, wow, they said this was in very good condition. I know it's too late to return, to say anything really, but I want them to be aware that this happened so they can, you know, be on guard for it, because I have had so many problems. Like almost every single order that I have done in the last 2 years, there has been an issue. Something has been wrong, and I haven't made that many orders. So I did contact them today, not trying to get my money back, not trying to get a new book, but just trying to let them know that this happened. Well, I guess they thought I was trying to get my money back or something, and said it's been too long, and just kind of just it's been too, something about like it's been too long for me to do anything. I can't do anything with this, and just ended the chat. And I'm like, hold on a minute, that's not even what I was trying to do. I was just trying to let you be aware. thought I heard a dog over there, but there shouldn't be because they're in Noah's room. But anyway, I was like, I just wanted them to be aware that there was a problem, but the person, whoever it was, I don't know if it was a male or female, I can't even remember the name right now, but they were like rude, like the way they talked, and I don't even have a way to get the chat back that I know of. But anyway, the way they talked was rude, and I had told Jeff, I said, if I have any more problems with Thrift Books, like back whenever the last problem happened, I said, I'm not ordering from them anymore because it's just too much. I love the company, promoted them for free, and talked them up and told everybody, oh, this is so cool. And now, for 2 years, it's been the problem, and then rudeness. So I want y'all to know, okay, first of all, I know it's partially my fault for not saying anything. It is my fault that I couldn't do anything about the actual book and get a refund and return it, or get another book sent and return it. You know, I would return this book to them for a refund or, you know, another book if I know that it's my fault and I'm not trying to get one. I'm not trying to get them to send me another gooseberry patch. Not doing that. What I was trying to do is let them be aware that they need to start, their quality control needs to be better. They need to start labeling things better. That's all I was trying to do. And they were rude. So, have you ever ordered from Thrift Books and had a bad experience? I'd like to know. Because I didn't until the last couple years. Now, I have not bought books in a while. Y'all know that. I'm not buying new books. I don't have space for new books in this house. But if you do, I want you to be aware. I am not one that usually says anything negative about a company, but I also don't want you to know that I have said good things. And maybe you see a video and you say, well, you said they were great. I don't want you to say, be mad at me for telling you they were great when they're not anymore. They were great. They're just not anymore. So I told Jeff, if there was another problem, I was not going to buy anymore. I know I have not bought any in a long time, and I know this is kind of an old problem that I just found out about. But the real problem is the rudeness and the not even letting me explain why that I was contacting them fully. I mean, they barely let me even say anything. So be aware of Thrift Books. If you do order anything, look through it thoroughly immediately. Like as soon as you get it out of the package, look through it. If you find anything that's not supposed to be there, you contact them, because otherwise I don't know. It's weird. I've never had a problem with them though. I don't know if maybe they have different people who bought the company, or if somebody else is running it somehow. I don't know what it is, but I know they are messing up, because there's a lot of book lovers out there that are gonna probably go somewhere else. And I know for myself, there's a store called Second and Charles that I could go to and find all sorts of things if I wanted new books that are secondhand. And they've got, like, you can pick them up and look at them and everything. I would rather do that than take a chance with this again. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. Mainly because I have promoted them and told you they were great. And I don't want you to say, hey, they are not great, and be mad at me. So there's that. Not trying to get your sympathy. I am kind of sad that the pages are missing. I can go in the back and figure out what those recipes are. And I might, if there's something I might want to do, I might just print it off and just stick it in the book, because I'm never going to get rid of this book anyway. I'm going to keep it for myself. But I had finally gotten a gooseberry patch book, and it's not even a complete thing. That was kind of sad. I really wish that I had looked through it in the beginning though, but like I said, it's my fault that I didn't. That's me. That's on me. So anyway, I don't know how I ended up starting looking at cookbook, other than that's something that I need to do, and while videos are rendering I can do other things until it's ready to upload. So there's that. So anyways, I guess I'm gonna go for today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't let this get you down, it'll be okay. I got lots of cookbooks though, but still, it's just the way that they acted. It just wasn't cool, man. Chicken chili fries. Oh, it's just canned chili. Canned chili, frozen fries, and pasteurized processed cheese jar sauce in a jar. So, what is that stuff called? Cheese whiz? I don't want that. The roasted root vegetables look good though. Yeah, but I don't want that. Anyway, the rest of the cookbook seems pretty good though. I like it. I like the gooseberry cookbook. I think I saw Fallon had it, or had a gooseberry, and that's why I ended up with it, because she's got all the cool cookbooks. Maybe not all of them, but she's got a lot of them. And yeah. Anyway, be very thorough whenever you look. Whenever you buy something online, check it thoroughly in the beginning before the warranty period goes out. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm still alright, y'all. It's just odd that they were rude when I was just trying to help them. Honestly, I was just trying to get them to not have people mad at them, because I wasn't mad because I did wait too long. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Don't know what's happening tomorrow. Something's happening, just don't know what. But I'll see you then. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.